Hi, my name is Heather Murphy, and this is my video for my culture awareness class. Today I'm going to be talking about diversity in a non-diverse school, and my focus is going to be on race and ethnicity. So I work in a town in Wellington, Kansas. It's in the southern part of Kansas, and there's 4 elementary schools. While the other 3 elementary schools are a lot more diverse in race and ethnicity than we are, we do have some diversities ourselves. It's just not as big in race and ethnicity. So looking at it, 43% of our students are economically disadvantaged, and 24.5% of our students have disabilities, some type of disability. So while we do not have as much race and ethnicity in our school, we do have diversities in other fashions, such as disabilities and economically disadvantaged. Looking at our race and ethnicity in our school, we are a predominantly white school. 86.2% are white students. We have 0% for African American. This was in the 2019 Kansas report card. We just got some move-ins in African American family, so that number will change for the next year for the Kansas report card, but not by much. Hispanics, there's 10.3%, and then others 3.5%. So looking at these numbers, you can tell that we're predominantly white, and if you would come into our school, you could see that as well, that you see a lot of white students there, and so that's kind of where we lack in that sense of diversity. So what does that mean for our school? Lack of diversity can hurt students somehow. In a way, because there's a lot of positive effects to diversity being in schools. So diversities in schools have shown to improve academic achievement, leads to less racial prejudice and a better life outcomes down the line, so after they graduate. And it also pushes students to concentrate and work harder when there are people of other backgrounds working beside them, and they promote creativity. A study has shown that students in diverse classrooms feel safer, they feel less bullied and less lonely. They also view teachers as more fair, and they seek rather than avoid cross-race interactions at school, which can be an added bonus in this diverse world as they graduate and move on. As we continue, diversity can play a positive role in schools, but also communities and for students after they graduate. Research has shown that more diverse organizations make better decisions with better results. So teachers and principals make better decisions when there's a more diverse organization. And then they also prepare students to thrive in a diverse world, which is really important. They kind of start those stepping stones when they are young. So how can we help? How can I help my school since we're not as diverse? Study and research has shown that you can teach lessons with other cultures inside them, connect them to real world issues. Our new reading curriculum actually does a pretty good job about this. We in 2nd grade talk about the ancient Greek culture and ancient Asian culture. So just kind of bringing in different diversities there. Give students freedom and flexibility. Don't always monitor and make them follow a strict guideline when doing research projects. Let them connect it to their lives and what they see around them more. Practice cultural sensitivity. Open up discussions on race, news stories. So ask those students, hey, did you see this news story? Or show them, especially maybe in upper elementary, middle school, high school. Even if they aren't impacted, ask them, why weren't you impacted and what do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Talk about discrimination and connect it to civic engagement and community service. So like I said, even though our school is not very diverse in that sense, all the other schools are, so our town is definitely diverse in that sense. And then you can see and show how diversity affects the community and what they want to do since they are a part of that community, or how they should become more aware of diversity since their community is like that. And those are just some things that I can do since our school is not as diverse. And here are my references for the video. Thanks for listening.